send me another one of these. I'm running out. The second I eat junk, any kind of junk, my face is like, nah bruh, nah, what you doing? Like, all I want to do is eat one lunch bar without having to pay the price for it. Wait, I don't mean I want to steal the lunch bar. I mean I want to pay the price of the lunch bar and then eat the lunch bar, but not pay this price for it. And now on top of that, I just ripped my bloody sponge. I'm so annoyed. Now it looks like Pac-Man. I'm falling apart, Sam. And so is your life. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my god. Hello. Mind my face. I'm heading out. Listen, I need your help. The moral of the story is I'm an idiot about it. So, you remember some time ago, while I was still in Korea, I got this tattoo. And I was so proud of it because it was a Harry Potter tattoo, and when I went for that tattoo artist, you know, because he's a professional, he told me that the top part, the circle and the line, he told me that 2/3 of that tattoo would fade because you obviously use your hands a lot. He said the lower portion from here is fine, that one will stay, but this from here upwards, that's the most active part of your finger. He said definitely that will fade. And he even told me like a specific number of days. He said after 20 days, he literally said to me, after 20 days, these two will pretty much be gone. And then he was like, are you sure you want to continue with this? And I was like, yes, what do you know? You're just a professional. Anyway, literally after the 20th day, those two faded, the top half faded, and I was literally, I'm left with this now. So the line and the circle, they faded so much that I had to go and remove them with laser removal. Firstly, should I just leave it? Because the triangle is kind of cute by itself anyway, right? Also, it kind of looks like the YouTube play button, so it kind of fits anyway. But I still want that Harry Potter tattoo. So should I get it and then put the line and the circle next to it? Let me draw it. Oh, there we go. Okay, something like that. Put the line and the circle next to the triangle like that. It's sort of like that. Or even cooler would be if I put the circle, so the triangle is over there, and then if I put the circle on my finger here and then the line on that side. What should I do? Please help me. The thing is, I really want that Deathly Hallows tattoo, but I don't want that same Deathly Hallows tattoo that every Harry Potter fan gets. I wanted it to be like simplistic like that, like minimalistic. He warned me. He warned me. That's the best part of this whole story. He warned me, and I was still like, nope, still want it.
Got rejuvenated. Ah, good boy. Doesn't know what to do now. So much of love. Oh, what a good boy. And what baby's licking Oreo? It's not a biscuit. We just call it that.
Beverly? No, yeah.
Oh. Is your name Beverly? Why are you so wild? I'll give them so much of flippin' attention, they'll run behind him.
Those are my mother's shoes, by the way, not mine. I bought this top, but now I'm looking at it and I'm like, I've made a terrible mistake because it's not me. This is not me. Why can't I just be able to wear a hoodie and be accepted for it? I don't know, man. What do you think? This is the girliest I've looked since the year 1989. This is too much. It's too much. And my clever age is showing. Oh my god, that is so disgusting! Can they see? I don't think it was focused.
Take a closer look.
There.
Look at the black spore heads.
Look at this tomato.
What's that? Ew! She looks like your hen.
So, I have recently discovered ponchos. They copied Nando's. They also do strips and spicy rice. And it's really not bad. Plus,
Say it's really good, not bad.
but this whole punnet is 25 rand.
28.
There was inflation since like a week ago. For 28 rand. Look, this is a lot and it's really, really yummy. Nando's strips and spicy rice. Okay, granted it's Nando's, but like it's 60 something, if I'm not mistaken. It's ridiculous. Like, you have to now be a millionaire to buy Nando's. You want to taste?
Monday.
Oh, the only problem is it's like a tiny bit sweet. I don't know why they do that.
She said they are teaching mostly.
It rained a lot last night. The water feature. My dad said it's not a bird bath, even though I'm pretty sure he was the one who called it a bird bath, which is why my mother and I called it a bird bath. But he's like, no, it's a water feature, it's not a bird bath. Anyway, so the water feature is now filled with water thanks to the rain last night. Yeah, so it's come to a bit of a standstill at the moment because the weather hasn't been great. And then over there where I showed you the rocks over there, he's playing around with the rocks too, like he's doing like demo placings of the rocks. Since when you're so sociable? What's wrong? Bev! Oh my god! You know what? I don't like this. What is going on between the two of you? Why are you crying? Oreo? Listen! Stop it! Oreo and Bev hate each other. Is that Bev there? Yeah, she looks like a ghost. So, this is what I've done since the last time we've spoken. Firstly, I went to Discamp. I got a vitamin B12 shot. I don't know if it's psychological or if it's actually working or what, but I do feel better. Like, my legs feel less leady. They're more willing to move, but they're still feeling very heavy. I'm due for another one in about a week's time. And then after that, I can decide whether I want to make it a monthly thing. Also, I started exercising, as you know, but I've also like joined my mother on the road, like on the open road. So we go for a morning walk. I did 6.5 Ks yesterday.
I didn't even know this in cases. I'll include the potholes. Eh? Oh. Yes, I must see the potholes.
Start with my road food after the halfway mark.
You know that? Yeah. He started with his food at the halfway mark.
This visor is all the way from Korea. And now it's super famous in our town. Everyone knows this visor.
Yeah.
Everyone
They
knows
ask
you
me,
because
is
of this
that the
visor.
lady? Are you the lady with that scary visor? Yeah. And when people see me, they'll be walking normally and they see me and they'll go,
Oh, Dad's better.
I think he's having a second person. This is the municipality.
Yeah.
When the elections are nearing, they start cleaning, sprucing up the place.
Yeah.
Like
They
you
never
can see
ever
that.
clean. Only when it comes to election time, then they like, yeah, so we can say, oh, look how hard they're working. Let me vote for them again.
Oh, those things look like you when you were small. You used to be up on the tree.
Oh my gosh. Olympics. The views that these people have, they're so lucky.
And my legs, they're buggered. It's amazing. Like, I used to go to gym every day in Korea, and it's crazy like how quickly it all comes to nothing when you just leave it. So my body's a bit fragile today. I feel good. Like, it really does energize you a lot, and I'm hoping to turn the walk into a run. Or a jog at least. Walking for me is like really boring, so I have to turn it into a jog or a run. Oh, I've also reduced the amount of junk food that I eat. It's just for my skin. See, I have another one now. See, it's very blind though, so maybe you can't see it, but it's very painful. And it's all because I've been eating junk. And I'm also drinking more water. I need to like try and get my 2 liters in per day. What else have I done? Oh, I have booked driving lessons. I've paid for it. It's happening. Next Tuesday is my first driving lesson, and I'm genuinely so excited now. Like, I was nervous, but now I'm just really excited. Hello, Ozzy. Oh, you see, you are so civilized compared to the other 2 mongrels. I have also started something else, but I will tell you about that later when I actually start it. So I've paid for it, but when I actually start, I'll tell you what I've done. Even if it leads to nothing, it's just like new skills that I will have. So I'm excited about that. What else? The next thing I want to do is I want to do something about my hair. Like, it's just a long mess now, and I'm just like, I'll keep my length, but I need to do something with it. Like, it's just doing nothing. So, you know, just trying to get my life together. No biggie. Oh, it's so nice outside.
Okay, you want to listen to this thing?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah, so there's this doctor who came into town. So he first started looking for a job at the local hospital. They refused. He thought about it and said, oh, I'll just open my own little practice. He put up a notice on the door to say, my consultation fee is 20 Rand. If I cannot diagnose your problem, then I'll pay you 100 Rand. The next day, an attorney was walking past his rooms, saw that notice, and he said, what? Okay. No, I can make some money out of this. He went in. And the doctor asked him, what's the problem? And the doctor said, hey, doc, I don't know, I've lost my sense of taste. And he looked into his mouth and he said, told his assistant, listen, get me bottle number 22. And then the doctor takes a dropper and he says, open your mouth, show me your tongue, places 3 drops of this thing on his tongue. And the attorney said, are you putting petrol on my tongue? You've got your taste. That's 20 Rand. The attorney went back home. He was so angry with himself. And he said, oh man, it's going to cut me up. He thought about it and said, no, I'll catch it. So he went back the next day. And the doctor said, now what's the problem? The doctor, no man, I've lost my memory. Get me bottle number 22. The attorney said, are you going to put petrol on my tongue again? I said, you got back your memory all right. It's 20 Rand. The attorney went back and said, wait a bit. I'll get him. He said, no, I'll tell him I'm blind. So he went back carrying a white stick. The doctor said, now what? And he said, Doc, I've lost my sight. I've lost my sight completely. The doctor said, really? Okay, let's have a look. And he said, you know what? No, I can't diagnose this, man. You've got me there. He said, okay, listen, get me 100 rand from the till. Took the note in his hand. He said, but Doc, this was a 20 rand. So, you got your sight all right. Yeah, we had to pay him another 20 rand.
Silly joke.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar. I feel like someone told me this before. Do you remember the joke about the barber?
Who told you that joke?
Kavita.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, a florist needs a haircut, so he goes to the barber and he gets his haircut, and then when he's done, the barber says, don't worry, it's on me, you don't have to pay for this. The florist was so over the moon, and the next day when the barber went to work, he found a dozen flowers outside his door from the florist saying thank you for that free haircut. Then a few days later, a policeman goes for a haircut to the barber. After his haircut, the barber says, oh, don't worry, it's on me. And the policeman is overjoyed. And the next day, when the barber goes into work, he finds a dozen donuts outside.
From the policeman?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know how policemen are always eating donuts?
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, Lord. Anyway, a few days later, an Indian man needs a haircut. So he goes to the barber, gets his haircut, and the barber said, oh, don't worry, it's on me. The Indian man was overjoyed. The next day when the barber went to work, he found a dozen Indians waiting for a haircut.